I can't wait to start talking about these X-Men films. Let's do this. So what's up guys, I am back here with another video today, and today we're going to be talking about X-Men. So X-Men takes place in a world full of mutants and humans, and there is a devastation in the world with tons of hate. We have one side of the mutants with the X-Men, with Charles Xavier, with Logan, and they're trying to make the world appreciate and understand them of who they really are and why they're not so bad after all. And the other side of the mutants, Magneto, he believes that humans and mutants should never coexist between each other. So before we start talking about this film, I think we should just say thank you to Bryan. He did some future X-Men films, but this is the one that really started everything. It started this trilogy, it started this new trilogy, it started Logan, it started everything, and started a whole new genre with superheroes. And the thing that I love about this film is it came out in 2000, but it just feels so current. It doesn't feel outdated at all. For example, I believe that this film changed superhero genre until this day. It feels like if you were to watch a film like the X-Men compared to, say, I don't know, Captain America Civil War, they're done pretty similar with like the characters, and that's the thing with the characters in the X-Men films. Starting out with this one, they have a good balance. I mean, obviously I would say we have more of a center on Logan's character, or Professor X. Kind of both of them too are the standouts, but this film doesn't get enough credit with the balance of the chemistry in here, with all the characters and how they mix and gel together. People think when superheroes first started being all together on the big screen was the Avengers, but I think that this film really deserves the credit for what it really did, because we have people like Cyclops, Storm, Logan obviously, Charles Xavier, Magneto, Sabretooth, Jean Grey. We don't really get involved into every single one of these characters deeply in here, but we get introduced to them a little bit, and from what we get introduced to them, I was pretty satisfied with it. This was my second time watching X-Men from 2000, and it feels awesome watching it again. It doesn't feel outdated, like I said. It feels like you're watching a current superhero movie today, comparing to, like, say if you were to watching the 70s Christopher Reeve movies. Obviously I do love them. I love them a lot. Christopher Reeve is one of my favorite guys to ever portray a superhero. Rest in peace. I'm a big fan of the Christopher Reeve Supermans, but they feel cheesy. I mean, you can tell just by the flying effects. And then we also have like Michael Keaton's Batman. It's still a pretty decent movie, I would say, in my opinion, but I still don't think it, matches up with these current superhero films. Like, the storyline in those films were done great, but I'm talking about the special effects here. I mean, the special effects in here feels like a current superhero movie, and you can really feel it. And that's one of the reasons why I love this movie so much. Hugh Jackman in here as Logan is pretty freaking awesome. I recently watched Logan now for my third time. I was actually thinking about doing a review for that first, but I was thinking why not start off the franchise with the first one and then do all of them in order. So Logan, you're pretty awesome, but I'm gonna have to wait to review you after all these X-Men films. And Logan in here, portrayed by Hugh Jackman, he just looks so young, and we see the growth of how his character came to be as this cage fighter until like Professor X found him, and now he has like a family in some way, and the connection he has with Rogue, a little connection with Jean Grey, but mostly with Logan and Rogue. It is pretty fantastic to watch in here. We have also Professor X, played by Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen, in which he played Magneto, and those two guys really good too. I like them a lot. They have good chemistry. I like the way how there's the good versus evil segments between the two. It doesn't give us too much of a backstory. I mean, we learn that in the future films, but the stuff they give us for a little tease at their backstory between the two of them, and the way how they knew each other, I like that too. It was a good incorporation to have in here. Now, I like this movie a lot. I like the storyline. I like the special effects. Special effects really underrated because it's not talked about enough. I think it should be. I love the balance of the characters in here. I just wish one thing. I like the film a lot. I just wish the resolution was a little bit better than it was. It was still pretty good. I was hoping for a little bit more than what I actually got. But other than that, guys, I thought this was a really solid comic book film, and it led on to some pretty great sequels, which I will review down the road, and I am going to be giving X-Men an A-. Now guys, I apologize for the lackluster of videos. I am truly sorry for that. But the semester just started up for school. I'm busy with that. I'm not going to try to make that as a big excuse because I love doing these YouTube videos. I like talking about movies. I like just talking about stuff in general. And I have a big Blu-ray collection I'm starting that I just started a couple months ago, but I have a pretty big collection so far. But I'm going to be talking about the rest of the X-Men films. We're getting ready for Dark Phoenix coming up later this year. I can't wait for that. It looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, but I was satisfied with this film, guys. Now, guys, the most important question here today, what did you guys think about X-Men? If you guys have not watched X-Men, I do recommend getting it or buying it, streaming it, whatever you guys have to do. It is pretty worth a watch. Now, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that way you can see me next time. Thanks for watching.